Hey guys, this is Bo, and my entire life I've been searching, looking for a why, looking for a reason, and it's so easy to be distracted by things like green, shiny, an animal, or the monologue inside your own head, abstract thoughts. And in school, one of the biggest issues I see is that they unload all this information on you with no intention of telling you why you need to learn this, or why it's useful, or why you should not forget it. And this leads to people just taking, like, studying for the test and losing all their information they didn't care about. It's happened to me plenty of times. And this flawed education system, it's it's becomes very maniacal when you learn all this information, you just forget it, and it's just a chore for no reward, like perceived reward. And this is the cause of senioritis, which I think I've had since like sixth grade at least. And like I can't, like, so many children are being they are being guided away, pushed away from learning, education, because the their the way they've been educated is a very clunky system, and it's been used for years, and people just don't. It works. It worked for the last generation, but it's just an artifact from the Industrial Revolution. And so this pushing of students away from education, some people, such as myself, become autodidacts, which are self-learners, and but many people do not. Okay, and this is a huge problem because we need educated people to keep the world, society, a maximally optimal place, right? And so autodidacticism is one way of learning. You guide yourself. And the one used at school is called the didactic method. And in my opinion, this this method of teaching stifles creativity so often because it's instruction. It's like, do what we tell you to do, right? It's like, do this worksheet, do this, do that, take this test. And it's all based on the extrinsic motivation of the grades, which is why you get people getting good grades but not learning the information because they just don't care. And this, like, do you know anyone that's contributed, innovating, following directions? No. That's not how the leaps we need to keep progress moving work. And Elon Musk said that the the good student will become a good employee, and he who can teach himself will become a good employer. It seems pretty credible. And the standardization, because everyone needs education and it's all in school. And this, like, there's so much infrastructure required. Like, if you, we could create an education system. It's online, and it was a guided autodidacticism. And you can make this guided system as advanced as you want it to be. And it could change everything because people would guide themselves. There'd be no grades. And although this is just an idea that could be implemented in the future, you can don't let school beat you. Okay? Don't let it push you away, because there's so much information out there that you'd be better off knowing. And so much, as I said earlier, the more educated society is, the higher the standard of living tends to be, because people can do more things. And if we use this system, and we also promote creativity and unity between people, so that people work together, actually, because people at school, it's usually like majority of grades are just individual. But if we took learning into our own hands and use technology, which has become extant in the recent 40 years, then humanity would be taking the heights that we previously